Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's lesson. My name is Allison, and I'm from the United States.
Alo, alo, alo. Alo, 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 alo.
Insomnia? Why do people get insomnia? So I'll start at the top with Deng. Good evening, Deng. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great, nice to meet you, Deng. So have you ever suffered from insomnia?
Yes, I suffered from insomnia when I graduated from university and couldn't find a rubber job.
Yeah, that can be very stressful. I think so. Well, thank you, Deng. I'm just going to ask everyone one question since we had a late start. So, yeah, if you are trying to find a job, that can be stressful and cause insomnia. Next, Hong. Good evening, Hong. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm okay. How about you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Nice to meet you, Hong. So I'll ask you a question too. Do you know what causes insomnia?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of causes insomnia. Maybe people have stress a long time and worried about something. Sometimes the people disorders of sleep and maybe disease about sleep.
I think so. Stress and disease can cause insomnia. Great, thank you, Hong. And next, Tao. Good evening, Tao. How are you today? Hello, Tao. Tao, I don't hear you. I'll come back to you and also send a message to our PO. Just a moment. All right, so next, Hong. Good evening, Hong. How are you today?
Yes, I'm good, thank you. And thanks for your asking. And how are you?
I'm fine too, thank you. Nice to meet you, Hong. So, do you know what causes insomnia?
Yeah, I think there are some reasons which cause insomnia. For example, one reason is related with the habit. Some people can get insomnia when they drink coffee or tea before going to bed, or some other reasons which related to the mental issues For example, when the people have stress or some worry, they couldn't sleep well.
Yeah, definitely. Great. Thank you for sharing, Hung. And next, Long. Good evening, Long. How are you today?
Yes, thank you, sir. I feel tired.
Oh, well, at least you probably won't have insomnia when you go to bed after class if you're tired. So, Long, have you ever suffered from insomnia?
Yes, sometimes I have insomnia if I sleep in daytime. So I will be insomnia. Besides, I drink coffee in evening. I also will be insomnia.
Yeah, if you have a disrupted sleep schedule or routine, sleeping during the day. All right,
Yes.
Thanks for sharing, Long. And next, Clay. Good evening, Clay. How are you today?
Yes, good evening, teacher. My name is Clay. Nice to meet you.
Meet you too. So, do you know what causes insomnia?
I think insomnia can be caused by stressful or illness and emotional discomfort, and by environment like change temperatures too hot or too cold, and I think maybe change hormones. Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Your environment could affect your ability to fall asleep. Great, thank you, Clay, and everyone. Let me come back to Tao and see if I can hear you now. Hello, Tao, can you hear me? Well, I think our PO is helping you out, so hopefully we'll be able to talk in the next slides. So let's move on right now to free talk. So here you guys will work in pairs. We'll choose one role and you'll act it out with your partner in about 2 minutes. So the roles are: Student A, please talk with your friend about the causes of insomnia. And Student B, you are Student A's friend. Please talk with him or her about this topic. So our first pair, Deng, would you please be Student A? And Tong, would you please be Student B?
Hello, Hong. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
I am aware that I am suffering from insomnia. Do you are you aware suffering from insomnia?
No, I haven't. But I think insomnia so very difficult to people. When the people got insomnia, the people feel more tired and exhausted. Do you feel this?
Did you drink coffee or tea in the morning to work better? Yeah.
Yeah, and you told me you got insomnia. You got insomnia. Could you share me your experience how to deal with insomnia when you got insomnia? Mr. Dan,
Yes.
could you share me your experience how to deal insomnia?
I can hear you clearly.
You don't understand me?
Yes, I don't understand.
Could you share me your experience when you get insomnia? How to deal insomnia?
When I get insomnia, I will avoid drink coffee and tea and
Really?
exercise every day.
Yeah, maybe. But I think I don't think you drink a coffee. When you drink a coffee, you have to healthy insomnia. If you drink a coffee, I think you will feel more alone. You cannot sleep.
Yes.
I think insomnia may be a disease. Some people drink a lot of caffeine or drinking alcohol. Some people disorder mentally or worried about job, about future, about finance. If you want to improve your sleep, I think you firstly reduce stressful, stop thinking about a work, a job, and do exercise every day.
All right, thank you, Deng and Hong. Great advice, I think, to deal with insomnia. Thank you, guys. Let's hear from our second pair. Hong, this time, would you please be student A? And Long, would you please be student B?
Yes. Teacher, I'm ready. Hello, Long.
Hello. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. Now, let's talk about insomnia. Could you tell me some symptoms of insomnia?
What?
Could you tell me some symptoms of insomnia?
Yes, I think I know some cause insomnia. Example is miss some bad things in life, and the work is not smooth, and use a lot of the pet peeve, size, environment, element like noise, light, temperature that interfere with sleep, and the end body is messes because switching a day to night shift. Do you understand it?
Yes. I think you told me about the reasons of insomnia, but I would like to know some symptoms of insomnia.
What is symptom?
Symptoms.
Do you
Yeah. Yes.
Right,
You can see on is a checkbox.
Yes.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
Have you ever suffered from insomnia?
Yes, I think some the system is my eyes don't cannot shut down.
Yeah.
Some wake up in the night.
Yes. It's very difficulty. You get difficulty to fall asleep, or sometimes you wake up at midnight, or you wake up very early.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Can we avoid insomnia? How?
Yes,
How can we avoid insomnia?
Yes, I think some. I think I have some a small voice. Is don't bring coffee
Yeah.
in the evening.
Yeah.
Don't bring a coffee evening, and so don't have don't drink or don't bring an alcohol in evening.
Yes. And you also get out of your brains all the worry, all the stress.
Yes,
That's right.
I think it.
Yeah. Thanks for your sharing. We have two minutes only, and we have to finish the conversation here.
Yeah, thank
All
you
right.
for
Thank you, Hong and Long. And we'll all have more chances for conversation at the end of class. So thank you guys. Nice work. And let's check Tao's mic now. Hello, Tao. Can you hear me? Hello, Tao. I'm afraid I don't hear you. Can you hear me? Tao, I don't hear you, so I'm sorry. I'll keep checking your mic throughout the lesson. So right now, let's have Quay. Would you please be student A? And how about we go back up to Hong? Would you like to do, or maybe I think Hong, you're raising your hand. So Hong, would you like to volunteer to do a second?
Okay. Let me talk to her. Let me talk to Quay.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you. Great.
Okay. Hello, Hong. Nice to talk with you.
Oh, nice to meet you too. Yeah.
I'm a student A, you are student B, okay?
Okay.
Hello, do you know, recently I'm suffering from insomnia. I don't know why.
Could you tell me about your situation now?
I don't know what I always I don't know what I'm only sleep 3 or 4 hours per night. I go to bed late and wake up early. Last week, sometimes I woke up at midnight and could not get back to sleep.
Okay. Could you tell me something about your diet? Do you often have dinner late?
Sometimes I think 3 or 4 times per week.
Yes. At what time do you have dinner?
Or sometimes I have dinner to less about 7 or 8 p.m.
At what time do you go to bed?
I go to bed at 12 o'clock and I wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. Yes.
Okay. It's okay, no problem. And do you have any stress or any worry about your job, about your life, about your children?
Really, I think maybe stress from my work. I used to be, maybe I changed my job. I just start my new job.
Yes, I see. But I think you don't worry too much about your job. After working, you should be relaxed. You should do exercise, or before going to bed, you can hear, you can listen a soft music or reading book. Is helpful to you.
Really?
Yeah.
So yes. So have you ever suffered from insomnia?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I suffered from insomnia when my mother died. die.
Oh, really? So what did you do to overcome it? Overcome it?
Yes, I try to get out everything, all sad things out of my mind, and I go to meet my friends and talk to them, and I shared all my feeling with my friend and my relatives.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for your advice. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, thanks.
All right. Thank you so much, Clay and Hong, for doing a second free talk. Excellent job talking about some advice from your experience with insomnia. Thanks, everyone. Let's continue and learn more about what causes insomnia in our dialogue. So here we have two friends, John and Tracy. And John is asking for advice about insomnia because his sister has insomnia. So Tracy is going to help him. So first I will read the dialogue so you can listen to my pronunciation, and then I'll have a couple of you guys practice reading it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll answer you while I'm reading this. So John says, my sister has insomnia. She has a sleep problem or disorder. She usually wakes up at midnight, at 12 at night, 12 a.m., midnight, and can't get back to sleep. So she wakes up in the middle of the night and can't get back to sleep. She can't fall asleep again. It's another way to say that. Oh, she must be very tired. She must be very sleepy and tired. What causes her insomnia? What is the reason? What causes her insomnia? Well, she's been under a great deal of stress at work. A large amount, a great deal of stress at work. She's always worried about deadlines, about due dates for projects at work. Does she worry about anything else? Is there anything else in her life that she worries about? She's worried about the future, about what will happen in the future. She's afraid of losing her job. So she's afraid of losing her job or being fired from her job. Maybe those stressful thoughts keep her awake. So here is a possible reason or cause for her insomnia. Maybe those stressful thoughts about her work and the future keep her awake. Yeah, she also drinks a lot of coffee during the day. We know that coffee and tea have caffeine, which keeps us awake. She drinks lots of coffee. Oh, drinking coffee can keep her from falling asleep at night. So here's another cause of her insomnia. Maybe she should go see a doctor. Doctor could give her some advice to help her insomnia. So let me test Tao again. Hello, Tao. Can you hear me? Sorry, Tao, I still don't hear you. So let's have two people read this since we don't have time for everyone, I think. How about Hong? Would you please be John? And let's see, Wang, would you please be Tracy?
Yeah, teacher. My sister has insomnia. She usually wakes up at midnight and can't get back to sleep.
Oh, she must be very tired. What causes her insomnia?
Wow, she's been under a great deal of stress at work. She always worried about deadlines.
Does she worry about anything else?
She worried about the future. She afraid of losing her job.
Maybe those stressful jobs keep her awake.
Yeah, she also drinks a lot of coffee during the day.
Oh, drinking coffee can keep her from falling asleep at night. Maybe she should go see the doctor.
All right, great, wonderful work. Thank you, Hong and Long. And we will all talk more about what causes insomnia in our conversations at the end of class, where we will see some of these sentences again to talk about this topic. But for now, we're going to move on to our pronunciation section. And today we will learn how to pronounce the sounds D and J correctly. So please read all the words below to practice these sounds. Let's just start at the top. Hong, would you please read all the words for me?
Yes, teacher. Change, disorder, sadness, energy, bad time, sight, medical, description.
Great, wonderful. Thank you, Hong. And Deng, would you please read all the words below?
Yes. Change, disorder, sadness, energy, bad time, state, medical, direction.
Wonderful. Thank you, Deng. And next, Hong, would you please read all the words below?
Yes, teacher. Change, disorder, sadness, energy, bad time, stress, medical, depression.
Wonderful. Thank you, Hong. And Long, would you please read all the words below?
Yes. Change, disorder, sadness, energy, bad time, state, medical, depression.
Very good. Thank you, Long. And Quay, would you please read all the words below?
Yes. Change, disorder, sadness, energy, bad time, stress, medical, depression.
Great. Thank you, Quay. And I'll test Tao's mic one more time. Who knows? Maybe it works now. Hello, Tao. Just testing your mic one more time. Hello, Tao. Testing. All right. Sorry, still don't hear you. So let's continue on to our pronunciation slide. You guys did a very nice job overall with these words, especially the D and J sounds. Let's take a look here, though, at the common mistakes, and I'll read through the words now. So first, we have the symbol for our J sound, and we find that sound in the words change. Change. You might need to change some habits so you can avoid insomnia. Change. Energy. If you can't sleep at night, you will not have enough energy during the day. You'll feel tired, exhausted. You won't have energy. Stage. A stage is a place where people perform. You see in the picture here, you can have a concert or a play on a stage. And the other words with our D sounds here are crossed out. So we have disorder, something that is like not normal is a disorder, such as a sleep disorder, like insomnia disorder. Sadness, if you have sadness or depression, you feel really sad, you might have insomnia and you won't be able to sleep. And bedtime, the time that you go to bed, that you go to sleep at night, is your bedtime. Medical describes something related to medicine, the adjective, like a medical disorder, medical problem, medical, or you could seek medical help, medical attention from a doctor. And then we have our correct pronunciations split into these two d and j sounds. So once more, we have disorder with two d sounds, sadness, bedtime, medical, and depression. And once more, with our j sounds, we can change, energy, and stage. And I'm also going to type a couple extra words on the screen with these sounds related to the causes of insomnia. So maybe you have stress at work, maybe you have a stressful job, your job is stressful. And the sound drink, if you drink too much coffee or tea with caffeine, you might have problems falling asleep at night. So don't drink caffeine or drinks with caffeine too close to bedtime, and try to relax after work if you have a stressful job during the day. So let's read these correct pronunciations. You can also practice the extra words of drink and job for more practice if you want to. So let's start with Hong. You please read the correct pronunciations for me.
Yes, disorder, sadness, bad time, medical, description, drink, strength, energy, search, job.
Very good. Wonderful. With the extra words too. Let's go over this one. Depression. So the d here doesn't have an s sound or z, so it's just depression, depression instead of despression. So depression.
Depression.
Very good. Yeah, I just heard a slight like S or Z sound here at the beginning, but perfect that time. Thank you, Hong. Wonderful pronunciation. And Deng, would you please read the correct pronunciations for me? Hello, Deng. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead.
Disorder, sadness, bad time, medical, depression, change, energy, stage.
Excellent. Perfect work. Thank you, Deng. Wonderful pronunciation. And Hong, would you please read the correct pronunciations?
Yes, teacher. Disorder, sadness, bad time, medical, depression, change, energy, stage.
Also wonderful. Sounded perfect. Thanks, Hong. And Long, would you please read the correct pronunciations?
Yeah, disorder, sadness, bad time, medical, depression, change, energy, stage.
Very good. Maybe I didn't hear it clearly. Let's try energy once more. So energy.
Energy.
Perfect. I think maybe I just didn't hear it. That was perfect. Nice work, Long. And Quay, would you please read the correct pronunciations?
Yes. Disorder, sadness, bad time, medical, depression, change, energy, stage.
Very good. Let's try disorder once more and make sure
Disorder.
to stress. Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, I just didn't hear the second D sound, but perfect that time. Wonderful. Quay, thank you. And let's see if I can hear Tao. Hello, Tao. Just checking in to see if I can hear you. All right, I still don't hear you. So wonderful work, everyone. Let's continue and put together what we've learned in our lesson about what causes insomnia. And we will do better work where you get to choose a context or situation from the 3 choices below. And you'll talk with me in about 2 minutes. So you'll talk with me about the causes of insomnia. We have a few suggestions here with some sentences that we learned in our dialogue. So we can have this as a sentence on its own. What causes insomnia? Or they have that ... like something's cut out. So that means what causes, you could say what causes her or his or your insomnia, with the possessive pronoun, or just what causes insomnia for anyone. Maybe those stressful thoughts keep you or him or her awake. Stressful thoughts that cause stress. And drinking coffee can keep you or him or her or me from falling asleep at night. Let's look at the 3 contexts. We have number 1, drinking alcohol can cause insomnia. Eating late at night, eating too close to bedtime can cause insomnia. And having breathing difficulties. This could cause you to stay awake if you can't breathe very well. You have some problem like asthma, where you have problems breathing, or something else. So let's start with Hong. Which context do you choose?
Yeah, I choose context number 1.
All right. So Hong, what do you think can cause insomnia?
Yeah, I usually to get insomnia when I invite some friends to come back home and watching match football. When I watching a match football, I drinking coffee or some alcohol. So that I could not sleep, and I feel more tired next day.
Yeah, so maybe you drink too much alcohol when you're having fun watching the football match with your friends. So what do you think you should do to avoid that? Maybe drink less alcohol?
Yeah, I say, but I think it's so interesting when you watch football match, some fun or water.
Yeah, so I think you can definitely still have fun watching the football match with your friends, but maybe if you drink a little less alcohol, you might be able to sleep better at night. So you could try to reduce the amount of alcohol. So just have a couple drinks. So that would be my advice. Try to reduce, lower the amount. All right, well, good luck, Hong. I hope you can sleep better in the future with that advice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, great work.
Okay.
Thank you, Hong, for sharing your problem with insomnia and the cause. And now we know how to fix it. And so wonderful work. You had great pronunciation. I didn't hear any problems. And I just had one thing we can say. I usually get, and I had a typo with insomnia. I left out the N. I usually get insomnia instead of I usually to get. So just, we don't need the to there. I get, or I often get insomnia. And then I just rearranged the words football, match. So the type of match, in this case, a football match is before the match. A football match, a football game, soccer game. Otherwise, great work, Hong. Thanks for sharing. And next thing, which context do you choose?
Yes, I choose contact number 2.
2. All right. So Deng, what do you think causes insomnia?
Because the cause of insomnia is like at night. Because I usually get home like from work. And I it's like at night. And and I have been a long and short sleep.
Yeah, I know. So it's hard if you get home late, then you have to eat dinner late also. So maybe if it's possible, if you can get home from work earlier, or maybe have, I don't know if there's a way to avoid the problem since you have to work whatever hours you have to work. You can't really change it. So maybe if you, sometimes if you could leave work earlier, or maybe start earlier in the day and then leave earlier. I'm not sure what the answer to that would be, since you can't change your work hours. So yeah, I guess you could maybe try to have dinner ready before, and then you could just heat up dinner from the refrigerator, or make a fast dinner when you get home, so it will be ready earlier. What do you think?
Yes, I think I get up like in last morning.
Yeah, maybe if you could have parts of the meal, have a meal prepared, and then all you have to do is cook it. You could have all the ingredients already chopped up or cut up, and then it might be faster. So that is one possibility. Well, good luck. I hope that maybe in the future you'll have more time and can come home earlier to eat dinner. So thank you, Dang. Wonderful work. You had great grammar, vocabulary, and I just changed one pronunciation. So insomnia instead of insomnia. So I was hearing a slight extra vowel sound after the som. Insomnia. Otherwise, great work. Thanks, Dang. Next, Hong, which context do you choose?
Yes, I choose context number 1.
All right. So, Hong, what do you think causes insomnia?
Yes, I think drinking alcohol causes insomnia. After drinking alcohol, I get headache, and my blood pressure and my heart beating are increased, and I don't have a good sleep. But some people tell me that when they drink alcohol, they fall asleep easier. How do you think about that?
I think it probably depends on the person. So I think it's probably, so I guess if it helps them sleep, then we can't really argue with that. That's how their body works, right? But I think for most people, it's best to limit the amount of alcohol you have. So I would say definitely.
Have you ever been drank alcohol before going to?
No, I actually, currently I don't drink alcohol because it always made, even a little bit, it made me, the same thing as you, have headaches. So I think I don't do well with alcohol, so I don't drink it now. I never drink much, but it always gave me a headache. So I think it's not good or healthy for me.
Yeah, I think so.
Just to avoid. Yeah. It depends on the person, I think. So I think you and me should not drink alcohol, especially before bedtime.
Yes,
So,
of course.
yeah.
I never drink alcohol before go to bed.
Yeah, before going to bed. Good. Well, I think you have great advice. So let's avoid alcohol before going to bed, and we'll sleep well at night. So thank you, Hong. Great job. Great vocabulary and grammar. And I just changed a couple things. So the last thing we could say before going to bed. So we put the ing ending instead of before go to bed. So this makes it like a topic statement before doing something, before bedtime, or before I meant to write doing something, before doing something, or before going to bed, before going to sleep. So the ing ending. And then we could say my blood pressure and heart rate instead of heart beating. So our heart is beating, and then we call if we're saying it increased our heart rate increased, the speed, the rate, my heart rate increased. And then, let's see, otherwise, excellent work. Thanks, Hung. Great advice to avoid drinking alcohol. We said. And next, Long, which context do you choose?
Yes, I think I choose contact 2.
2. All right. So, Long, what do you think causes insomnia?
I think some causes insomnia is drinking coffee or tea in the evening, or drink alcohol in the evening. So besides eating late in the night.
Yeah, so eating late at night or drinking certain things in the evening can cause insomnia. So do you have that problem? Do you have to eat late at night because of your work? Do you ever have that problem?
I think some problem is eating in night, because I usually come home to be late, and I will eat dinner so late. Eating late make me feel still full. So I really feel insomnia because I feel still full.
Oh yeah, you're still full when you go to sleep. That can lead to having bad digestion because we haven't digested our food completely. So maybe I know same thing as a student earlier who had this problem. It's hard if your job makes you stay late to work and you can't come home earlier. So hopefully maybe in the future you could, I don't know, start work earlier and come home later, but it's hard if you're required to work at certain times. So I hope in the future you can eat earlier in the evening. So good luck, Long, with trying to eat earlier. Great conversation. Thank you. Wonderful vocabulary and pronunciation again. And grammar, I just had one thing to review. So we could say eating late makes me feel too full, or makes me have insomnia. So makes with that S ending. So eating late is a singular topic. So it's an it. It makes me feel too full at night. Otherwise, excellent work. Thank you, Long. And Quay, which context do you choose?
Yes, I want to context number 2. I think, yes, I think there are many causes of insomnia. One of them is eating late at night. Do you think so? And why? Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Do you have this problem also? Like other students?
Yes, because I have to work hard and go home late. So every day I'm eating late at night, about from 7 to 8 p.m. I think it's so late. So I find it hard to fall asleep.
Yeah, I actually eat at about 7 p.m. also. Yes. But maybe what time do you go to bed?
Sometimes I go to bed at the half past 12 p.m.
Half past 12. Oh, okay. So maybe, for me, it's enough time to digest my food, but I guess just like alcohol and other things, it depends on the person. So I hope maybe in the future, I go to bed at actually about 11:30, and I'm okay. But maybe I've adjusted. Maybe.
So do you drink caffeine before go to bed? No.
No, I avoid caffeine. I only drink green tea in the morning. It's the only caffeine I have. And I'd like to have, maybe you could have, I actually have herbal tea at night. And so maybe something like that can help your digestion. Maybe that's why I am able to sleep. Yeah, so you could try herbal tea that has no caffeine. So that maybe help you.
Yes, I never drink coffee before go to bed too. Yes.
Good. I think that's.
But before go to bed, before we go to bed, I drink a cup of warm water. Yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So I think to help your digestion, to drink some warm water. So you could also try some different herbal teas that have different herbs in them that have no caffeine. Things like chamomile tea is very relaxing before bedtime. If you can try that. So that's my advice for those of you who eat late at night. So maybe we found a good answer. All right, great. Thank you, Quay. Wonderful advice. I'm glad. Yeah, wonderful work. Great job, Quay. Great vocabulary, and again, pronunciation. Just one word, the th sound in think. I think about insomnia. What do you think we can do instead of t sound? And then I changed, there are many causes, so the plural, instead of one cause, many causes. So we want the plural with many, more than one. Otherwise, excellent work. Thank you, Quay, and everyone for sharing your thoughts about insomnia. Let's take a look at a few other comments from the lesson. So first, pronunciation. We just talked about this one, think with our th sound. And depression, so depression instead of despression. And then insomnia, we talked about that also. So no extra vowel sound after the som, insomnia. And exercise with our z ending sound. And symptom, a sign of illness or disease. So it sounds like symptom instead of system. System is a different word. And then what causes her insomnia? So in the dialogue, we want causes with the S ending, he, she, or it causes, what causes. and she's afraid. She's with the z ending. She's afraid of losing her job. And sadness, so this was just on the first reading of the word, so stress on sadness instead of sadness, sadness. And a few vocabulary points. There are a lot of causes of insomnia, so causes.
Alo, 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 alo.
Okay, so like I start the lesson now. Hello everyone, welcome